It's your boy Young Hog coming to you from Kemet with some knowledge, man. As I get in deeper to the Kemetic studies and find out more about our ancestors and who we are, right now what I'm going to tell you right now, this is something you should have learned in the first grade. And this is how they've been hiding a lot of things from us. Back in the days, we had a golden era, okay? The golden era was a time where everything was plentiful. The crops grew bigger, the air was better, the quality of life was better, and it was a lot of leisure on the plain. Okay. Well, that was when Saturn ruled the sky. When Saturn ruled the sky, the crops and everything, because even at night, Saturn rays could help the crops grow. When Saturn went down through the equinox, okay, Saturn's brother came, okay, which is Amun-Ra. When Amun-Ra came into the picture and did his time across the sky and his equinox, their lion story in the book tell you about two brothers that yielded crop. They brought the crop to the father. And then the father said to one of the sons, "Why is your crop not as good as your brother's crop? When I gave you guys the same allotted time to do what you had to do." Well, let me tell you, all of this goes into planets. That's a fictional story. That's why it's in the book. See, all of what's going on with us is the planets. The planets are so important to what's going on here on the plane. You guys have no idea. See, Saturn has rings around it. So Saturn influences, when Saturn ruled the sky, it had no influence because the different rings and the belts of Saturn was the influence to the people on the plane. When his brother came, Amun-Ra, and took over the sky, he let the influences of other planets influence what happens on the plane. So now, to put this into some real shit for you guys to check out how I'm going with this. Gravitation is what I'm talking about. When Saturn ruled the sky, you did not have no gravitation towards any other planet. The other planets could not influence you. But when the brother Amun-Ra came and wanted to be greater than his brother Saturn, he let other planets influence and gravitate. Perfect word. Amun-Ra let the other planets gravitate towards him to influence what happens on the plane. When you find out about the planets, you'll find out we got planets that is gay. We got planets that ain't got no type of sexual orientation to it. You got planets that's gas. You got planets that's fresh water. All of this plays into what we are and who we are. Now, I thought that was very interesting. I have more to share, but I'm just letting you know. What I just told you right there is something that Children know in like before kindergarten, that's the first thing they learn of the two suns. And I'm 51 years old right now. And I'm just now learning how all this works. But it's not gravity as far as holding you to the earth. It's gravitation towards what you want. You can gravitate towards anything you want. You can speak it and work it into existence. But you got to know the studies of who you are. You first got to find out who you are. And find out where's your position in all this. Because everybody has a position. All right? Well, look, man, seeing that I conversate real good and I get this kind of across pretty good, you guys should figure out I am sort of a messenger. Okay? I have been blessed with the ancestors to allow me the knowledge of things that some are written in books and some are not. We all have this capability, okay? But that's the secret. The secret is that you guys have a lot more to you than you guys are trying to extend yourself to. But hey, don't listen to me, man. You know what I'm saying. I'm just talking. But to tell you some real, we are in the time of Noah. The weather's finna change and all that. This is because the sun is finna change. Saturn is finna come back and be the ruling sun. This is why on TV they got the purple rings and the rainbow. The rainbow is raw. The rings of Saturn. Don't believe me, but prove me wrong. I do what I do. You do what you do. Lean back.